Oh my, go away. Go away. Hey, good morning, good Monday morning. How we all doing out there this morning? Thank you for stopping by or hanging out with me this morning. Much appreciated. I want to say hi to Black Mask. Please don't pull the thing off. Bill Paparos is in the house. She digs it. Stopped by. I don't know if she's still there. Black Mass Pay Dirt's Jonathan Friend also was here. Don't know if they still are, but I'm just throwing it out there. Ron F. Prospecting and Outdoor Adventures stopped by to say hi earlier before the stream also. I'm joined here this morning with Little Sprout, who is not cooperating this morning. I kind of hope I had him fed and changed, and was kind of hoping he'd be down for a little nappy poo, but he had other plans. Wants to be part of the stream, so here we are. You scroll down, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Mama's going detecting. It's also in the house. We got Mama and Papa and Baby Bear this morning. Thank you all for joining. It's I think the sun was out earlier. I remember seeing sunlight for a little bit, but it's kind of like a overcasty kind of day. Good morning to you, Rob, Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting. Thanks for joining us. Hope everything's well. Hi. Caden is joining us this morning. He hopefully will pass out in Mem's arms like he normally does. Crazy boy. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, no. Hey, remember what I said? No, we don't do drama. No drama. Only yapping. Can you yap? I'm gonna go in the Papa San chair. Oh. Okay. Yep, you got Sweet Pea. Is that you I smell? Did the dog fart? I hope the dog fart. Because I just named him. I hope that's the dog. Oh my god, please. Guess we'll find out in 5 minutes if he's, really starts bitching up a storm. Oh, are you talking? Okay. What's going on? Okay. I'm going to talk to everybody over here. Okay. Yeah, I got Sweet Pea over here. Woohoo. Oh no. Sweet Pea. Don't even start. I got to say hi to everybody. Hi. What you doing? He might have just shit himself. Like I said, I tried putting him down for a nap. He was like, and then, of course, I tried to do a little attitude adjustment before the stream, and he started screaming. So, yeah, for some strange reason, I don't understand, but they definitely do not do both together. It's like, ew, I'm not gonna hit in that diaper. It's full of pee. Yeah, he's hanging in the Papa Sun chair. He's wearing one of the t-shirts from Thomas 907. He's wearing the red t-shirt that says AK for Alaska, and it says The Last Frontier. So he's representing the state of Alaska this morning. Just Be Cool Metal Detecting just came through the door. Welcome. Thanks for joining us this morning. Excuse me. I really hope that was the dog that passed gas and not the baby, but we shall find out. Did everybody have a decent weekend? Hey, quiet. Hey. We hung out. I went and visited my daughter Chantel and her fiance Eric with the baby to get out for a little while. And then I hooked up with some friends from back in the day that reached out through text and wanted to know if I was interested in having taking over some baby clothes that they were looking to get rid of that were like 12 to 18 months or something like that. I'm like, hey, I would be cray if I said no to receiving, any clothing for boys. Oh, what you doing? I think he's doing what I think he's doing. Yay, timing. Oh my God. So I'm going to let him finish because lately he's been dirtying at least 2 diapers because I think he may have something in the diaper. So I go and check and he's got a little skid. But I'm not going to let him sit in the skid. So I change him. And 5 minutes later, he's bitching up a storm. Because why? Because that was the preliminary to the blowout. So, yeah. And I changed him all back after I fed him because I wanted him to be all set to lay down and take a nap. And again, he had like not much, but something. So he must have had a shirt. But I'm thinking like he's got the rocky hands up there. He's not grunting at the moment, but I think he already might have got that shit out. Miss Mary Metal Detecting is in the house. Good morning. Thanks for joining us this morning. Stop scratching. So yeah, I got Buddy over here. Got the other Buddy over here. Got Milo over here, waiting for me to drop him my Pop-Tart crust. We give the dogs the pizza crust, and we give them the Pop-Tart crust. I just didn't know where everybody was going because I didn't want them to jump Milo. Because they will do that. So we had our 500 sub giveaway yesterday. Got that out of the way. And as luck would have it, none of the winners, except for the shout out name person, was there. But hey, whatever. We did it. We had to randomly select the envelopes that we had. Oh my goodness, that we had pre-done. And so yeah, Honey's gonna give them 7 days to notify our to notify us by email so that we can mail it to their addresses. Hey. Oh no. Hey, did you go to the bathroom? Wait, we gotta represent. It's gonna scream like a wolf. Let's show it. Say, hey man, Alaska, the last frontier. Hey guys. Hi. What's going on? Hi. What's going on? Wrong hand. Trying to cover it so you can see your little old man face. Well, you don't have an old man face, but you got a fucking 40-year-old hairline. Huh. Hello. Weebles wobble and they do fall down. He hates his hands covered. Let me tell you that. Swaddle my ass, okay? This kid's going to be a drummer, a conductor, an air traffic controller. Figaro. No? Drummer? Yeah. Gonna be a drummer. Oh, there we go. Hit the beat. What? Hit the cymbal. Hey, no, you want to land the planes? Say, come on down, state of the white. Come on. Oh, you look up for the plane? He sounds like a little lamb. No, he screeches like Silence of the Lamb. Excuse me. Hey, shut it. Yeah, this kid can reach some freaking pretty high notes. Huh. Yee. No, I'm not done. I haven't eaten it yet. It's trying to find a spot to, oh, this might work, to sit him down. Ooh, I want to get this fucking, these hands, man, these hands are cray-cray. The itty bitty spider went up the water spout. I've never singing that to him yet, so if he reacts to it, hey man, what can I say? Yes, our morning stream has changed quite a bit, has it not? We can still discuss all the stuff that we had discussed before. I just have to do it with a get on my lap. And I have to do my recreational heat recreationally in the back room, in the green room, so to speak. Scoop, scoop, scoo doo 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 doo, shabba da boop boop, scoo doo doo doo. Sing it, sing it. Say ah. No, are you a doo-wopper? Hi. Are you driving the car? Are you a NASCAR driver? Oh, and he's a boxer. He's gonna bash him in the face. You better do it now, because it's the only time you're gonna get away with it. You do it any later and you're gonna be hitting the walls, honey. It's like Dr. Phil in the boxing ring, huh? Hi. Holy fucking crap. Hold on, guys. Is that you? I don't know which one's worse. I'm sorry. The kid or the dog? It's the dog. Yay. Let me just pose, because this kid has like plumber's diaper. I don't know why he's just a peanut. But okay, we'll keep him on the cheetah branch because he kind of likes that. Of course, he's gonna bitch just because I said he liked it. Hi, everybody. Hi, crazy Kaden. Hi. He's too funny. He's getting better. I upped his formula from 2 ounces to 3, and we actually kind of stretch like another hour. So he goes about 3, sometimes 4 hours before having to get fed again. So, getting better. But no, he doesn't sleep all through the night. Hi, what you talking to, everybody? Tuna or Tana. Hello, NorCal 707 detecting. Welcome to the morning stream. I have my grandson Caden joining us this morning. Just pay no attention to the sloth on my arm. Oh, baby. Yeah, I call this the cheetah pose. If I were to turn him around with his head in my hand, and that's like the football pose, like you're going for the touchdown. Right here, they're like, when they're comfortable enough, like right now he's kind of not so much clinging on, but yeah, he's holding on. When they're really comfortable, they're like a cheetah in the tree, passed out, and all 4 limbs are hanging. Hi, Grady. Sometimes it's really good too when they have belly aches. because it helps disperse the gas without trying. Speaking of gas, and speaking of it's not my grandkid, do you have to go outside, Mai? Do you have to go poop? I'd really rather you do it out in the yard than somewhere in my kitchen. Do you have to go to the bathroom? I'm gonna bring the dog out only because, like I said, he made me actually check my grandson's pants. That's how bad it is. So, if it's that close, it's too close. I will be right back. Unfortunately, can't leave Superman here with you guys, so we will return in a jiff. Come on, Mike, gotta go. Let's go outside. Come on, Mike. Oh, let's go. Come on. I don't need you to go in the bathroom. Alrighty then, we are back. Like I said, I checked him, so it's not this guy. And if it is, he's got some serious smelly gas. But I didn't hear anything. Usually, silent and deadly is dog. Not saying people don't do that either, but holy moly. Plus, he was on his papasan chair, and he was definitely grunting and groaning. So I figured, he had liftoff. He completed the mission. Oh, blah, blah. What's going on? Can you see yourself? Oh, right. He probably just sees the white screen. Zippity-doo-dah. So we're just chilling today. We went to town yesterday, and we got a big box of clothes we got to go through. Well, I don't really have to go through them yet, but I will anyways, because whatever I think is whatever, I will pass on to somebody else. Hi, Poopy Snoopies. Hi. He always has his hands up, always moving his freaking hands, trying to give him a pacifier. Oh my god, I feel like I'm in the ring with Tyson. Except he don't bite yet. Gummy man. Hi, Gum Gums. We gotta work on the head hold. Yeah, it's getting better, but he's still wibbly. He's so wibbly. I never know which hand to grab so I can see it. Pee off the deck. This is like the Covers. I'll never forget the time that they were having their live stream and they said that, oh yeah, and blah blah blah, where we live, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and we get both peeing off the deck or the front porch, and people question them, did you just say both? I'm not saying she's standing right next to Robert doing it, she might freaking be squatting, and if not, if she can match stream for stream, hey, she's got some mad skills. What cockapoo? Okay, let's go back over here. Let's see if you can take it out. Talk to the shadows. I cannot wait. Oh no. I cannot wait for his projector lamp, whatever you call it, to get here. He's been looking at all the shadows flickering across the house, man. He is gonna go he's not gonna go nuts, but I'm really hoping he enjoys it. It's got like underwater scenes. I gotta let him in or he's already barking. Dogs. Oh my god. I will be right back. Yeah, find a seat somewhere now. Won't be able to do that much longer. Thank God the papas, please don't freak out. I'm sure all of you had a heart attack. It's a deep cushion with his butt, like right, you can't see it, but right in the center. This kid ain't getting out for a little bit. Like, I don't have to worry about him rolling yet, but when he does stiff as a board, light as a feather, stiff as a board, swing, and he turns into planking, that's an iffy, because then he can slingshot over. Oh, what an awesome idea. I was thinking almost like quilting them myself, Well, I don't quilt, but I could sew the onesies, flip them. One side going one way and the other side going the opposite way. And do. That is an awesome idea, though. Definitely. hmm Um, yes, I think it is musical. And it's not, I didn't want to get the thing that only, was right above his sleeping area. Some of them look like the whole freaking room is encompassed in the environment. And his lamp thing said, I think it said it covers like 20 something. So I don't know if that's 20 square feet or whatever, but trust me, when it comes, I think I'm going to try it out here in the living room because we do spend more time in the living room than not. Hi, I can see you in the background freaking trying to climb out. Yeah, you think you're funny. Hey, no screaming. No screaming. Hey, what did Mem say? Hey, yeah, don't think. It's okay. Here, hold my hand. Hold my hand. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Isn't that weird how easily, of course, I gotta stay like this. When he starts to do the meltdown thing, easy. It's okay. I grab onto both of his hands and I get as close as I can to him. Michigan Jen's in the house. How's it going? Like I said, it doesn't last unless I'm like in his face. Good. What you doing? Oh my God, you're so tired. Oh, ma'am. Oh, ma'am, I'm so tired. Oh, yubby dubs. Hi. Hi. Yes, I'm gonna piss you off just like you do me. Okay. Okay. Up. Oops. Okay. Cha. Right. Oh my goodness. Really? Was it that bad? Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh my goodness. My move. Okay. Hey. 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 Oh my goodness. Careful. Careful. Okay. I got you. Okay. And just chill with me. I know. Let me see your hand. Where's your hand? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No. Listen to me. Oh. Oh. Somebody's fucking smells, okay? I can literally smell something not nice. Is it you? I checked this side. Did you shit on the other side of your diaper? Oh my God. I'm good. I'm like I said, we have our freaking moments, man. Fuck off, my hit the freaking road. I already let you out. If you're gonna take a shit, you're gonna take a shit. You should have did it when you were out in the yard. Leave me alone. Hit the fucking road. I'm not playing games. I'll spray you with the bottle. Spray is the magic word here because scratching and all that shit. So I have a spray bottle that's a normal spray bottle, but it kind of works like a super soaker because I can get them from across the room. Usually when he cries, he has a reason. Like he's hungry, or he has a pee diaper, or worse. But I can normally tell when that's happening because he goes through that, like red face grunt thing, and he has his hands up. Shut up and get away from me. Go away. You're not going to sit here and whine. No, you're not getting my friggin' Pop-Tart. As they throw him the crust. You should have seen me yesterday. Well, the night before, he kept dropping his pipe from 3 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the morning. And it was like it was like contractions, okay? If it was every 2 minutes, stop kicking, scratching. Hey, man. Right? This is like one of these fucking days. Hey, man. Hey, what are you doing? So, yeah. He wanted it and he didn't want it. One of those wars. He wants his pipe, but he's punching and flinging and he's holding his hands up to his face so you can't even get it. And he's got lockjaw, so like you're smashing it up against his gums, but he still ain't letting you in. But yet he's bitching because he wants his pacifier. So I'm like, yeah, we're breaking you. That's something real quick. So we tried yesterday morning, which worked for a little bit until he got like this, and I was like, yeah, fuck that. I can't take this. I cannot. You know what I mean? Even if I put him in a room and walk away, how long are you supposed to do that? Because this guy goes from zero to meltdown in like me with hot flashes. Okay, like I have to strip him down to his diaper to like help his body chill out and not be so hot and get the hell away from me, Milo. But yeah, he fights it. You know what I mean? Like he's going to sleep, so hopefully, but this isn't his first time. But you know what I mean? Like he's been up since 5 o'clock. He had a little cat nap on the Papa Sun chair on the love seat. Then I fed him again because I wanted him to be all set. I fed him at 8:30, so now it's almost 10:30. That's 2 hours. Okay, so I gave him 3 ounces that should bring him a little further. But here I am rocking his ass, trying to get him to sleep when he's just going to wake up in a half an hour wanting to freaking eat. But I'm trying to make him happy, and he's overly tired. You're freaking right, he is. He's got the little eyes like this, like he wants to go to sleep, but hey, God forbid I miss something, right? He's such his mother. Such his mother. The funny thing is I have my sister doing it. We do it like an eagle cry. I did that at one of my streams, and Rocky Mountain Life fucking thought it was hilarious. And I'm like, oh, you want to hear my eagle cry? Fuck off! Fuck off! So now my sister does that at work, mind you. And she even does it like around her superiors every once in a while. But they just look at her like, you're making bird calls? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I am so transparent, okay? I'm like a fucking window. What you see is what you get. You know what I mean? I love my animals and I love my grandson, but I tell him to shut up. He's making 7 weeks old this week. He will be. And I told him, hey, I don't think so. A little nice gentle breeze across the face shuts him up real quick. Does he start crying again? Sometimes, but sometimes not. And he's realizing that, no, you're not going into freaking meltdown. Like, and speaking of the straitjackets, when I hold him, like when he really, I used to do my kids, I would stick an arm under my arm. We're the opposite way right now, but I could still do it this way. I would take this little arm, make it go under my pit or whatever. This one's already pinned pretty much between him and I. And then you just hold that little, but I would also hold the head. Where do you think you're going? And after a couple of times of bucking and trying to get you off of them, that ain't gonna happen. That's when they kind of like get in and they're all cool. And I haven't even done the straitjacket. I've done it to him, but I haven't done it this morning yet. This is just me holding him, cradling him. He's freaking out cold. But if I put him down on the Papa John chair, he'll wake up. So I'm just going to rock him for a little bit longer. Her broken window. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, Bill, Mama and Papa are like on it this morning. Yeah, it is sad. Where's that? Oh, she's in Arizona, right? That Pitbull freaking ranch or whatever. A&M prospecting in the house. Hey, like I said, the dog's sitting here waiting for me to drop crumbs of the Pop-Tart. Yeah. And they definitely get a bad rap. But it's all on how you use them. You know what I mean? If they're a family dog, hey, that's fine. Especially if they're children friendly, because it really helps break the stigmata of their type of breed. We had a Rottweiler. You know what I mean? When we were moving from the tenement building that Pick owned, it was his family. Before we bought this place, we were looking at a trailer somewhere else because we were downsizing. It was just him and I 10 years ago. So we were checking out this one trailer, and it had, a fireplace and the sidewall and all this shit, and blah, 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 blah. And the funny thing is on their, like, website for this place, it shows, like, 8 dogs is their thing. It says pet friendly, and in the picture is a Rottweiler. Okay, like, learn your animals, people, before you say, "Oh, we don't accept them." Really? Because that's false fucking advertising, bitch. You got them right there in your website. Your freaking whole page is your pet friendly, and you're showing a Rottweiler in that group of freaking animals. And now you're going to tell me that, oh, no, we don't accept those types of dogs. Exactly. Bad owners. We had Coco. She never, ever went after a human being or another animal. I mean, don't get me wrong, she would probably chase a squirrel, but and I don't think I've ever seen a cat climb our fence and be in the yard when our dogs are out in the yard. So I couldn't tell you how they would be. If you brought the puppy up with the kitten, shit like that, or even an adult cat with the puppy, and they grow to know that, oh yeah, this thing's supposed to be here like me, then there's not a problem. My dogs react to the high pitched cheep of the freaking chipmunk as opposed to the squirrel. And I swear that the chipmunk literally messes with them. Like he'll be like peep on one side of the yard, and book over the tree branches and and he'll be at another side of the yard and peep. Okay, just for shits and giggles. Remember how I checked the other side of his body? It's not him. I fell for that trick a couple of times when I first brought him home. I would check in his diaper, and I'm like, oh shit, I see so I see a shadow in there of some sort. So there's something in there, right? Go and change his diaper and find out there's nothing in there. So what am I looking at when I peer in the side? If I'm looking to see if he pooped, I'm looking at something neither one of my girls ever had. I see his like little nutsack. I think it's shit smear till I open it up, and then I'm like, oh hey, oh yeah. I have to look past that. Oh, I know that they definitely mess with the dogs. And my husband was thinking that, like people or somebody is throwing shit in our yard. You know what I mean? Like for either like to tell the dogs to fuck off or whatever. And I said, I believe that because we find bones and shit. Like we don't give them pork chop bones or whatever. You know what I mean? All of a sudden my dog's eating something like that out in the yard. So we kind of, get like, what the hell? Well, let me just tell you right now, squirrels. Squirrels will raid your trash bags, will take stuff that you would not think picture a squirrel eating fucking corn on the cob. Yeah, lady. You see him picking up a pork chop bone and then whipping it down into your yard. That's what they do. I'm telling you. Holy shit. Yeah, because we had our garbage on our front porch like a week ago or something like that. My husband he brings it to work and throws it in the dumpster as opposed to paying the town. It used to be buy their trash bags. Now it's screw the trash bags. You just got to pay a yearly fee and they'll come on such and such a day to pick up your trash. Yeah, no. We'll bring our shit to his work where there's 2 dumpsters, okay? Like we used to do at his other place of business. Yeah. Well, mice and squirrels and chipmunks and all that stuff definitely, like if they find deer sheds and stuff like that, they'll eat that stuff. Deer sheds meaning their antlers that fall off, not buildings that they hang out in. That's why a lot of times it's hard to find them. People will walk around looking for a big rack or part of a rack from a deer dropping it. Yes, it was. You provided her with milk, man's milk. Yuck. Had a lot of vitamin C. See, we can still talk like we used to. We just get to kind of like go around. Right, a deer shed is a Buck's man cave. Oh, I love you guys. Only here, Brunch with Bean. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'll talk to dude. We used to have the most disgusting conversations and whatever growing up at the dinner table. Why, you ask, or didn't ask, is because that was the only time of day that we were all home together to a point or to such an age. And then they were like, yeah, no, whatever. We'll grab a plate or put a plate aside, or we'll grab the leftovers from the fridge, whatever. But yeah. But damn, we used to have some discussions during dinner, like, oh, my sister used to tell us about science class, and they had to dissect a cow's eyeball or like a little pig fetus and shit like that. Vitamin D. Not a problem. You don't ever have to apologize, Rob. You are a very busy, very awesome person that, looks out for a lot of different lives in environments. So you keep doing what you're doing, and we will just plug along. And if you can join us, that's great. So yeah, I can't wait till I don't think we have it yet, but I haven't really checked. We get that friggin' community tab that hubby's been wanting. I don't know why. He's like, so I can post people's videos. It's like, you already do that. But now he's like, not to say you're on your own, but hey, we made it to 500. If we go any further than that, then it's up to me or something. I'm like, well, that's when we incorporate the fucking Adventures of Little Sprout. And we make that YouTube channel kid friendly because it has to do with the kid. And I got the works in my mind and coming into fruition because I want to make a little children's book series. And I'm going to call it Caden Can Do. That'll be the first one. Caden Can Do. And it'll be all the little things all the little milestones that he can do from newborn to whatever age. But remember the old pop-up books of old? Not like that. The ones that have like the little tabs that you pull, it slides and it makes, another picture happen, like shit like that. I want to do that. I have pictures of Caden that I'm saving that I've been taking since he was a baby. Since he was birthed. And I'm gonna do a Caden Can Do book. And then like the second one, I think I'm gonna name it like Caden Can Do 2, because it'll be the second series. But I already converted one of his pictures that I took into, it's like a comic book style. Let me see if I can show you guys on my phone. But see, I don't know if I should do it the comic book style or if I should go more. Okay, this is the original picture. Huh? He's sitting in his car seat. Okay, it's on the front of my phone. But I did it so that it made it like a comic. But I'm wondering if I should do it so that it makes it more cartoony. But he's so friggin' cute that I kind of want to keep. But see what I mean? How it's got that? It's the different variation of them. But I don't know if I should keep it like the comic book one or go a little step further where maybe more oil painting. So again, it'll have more of that cartoony look, not so human. You know what I mean? Because he's gorgeous, but I don't want people to be like, oh my God, it's Kaden. Kaden can do. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm telling you, man, my dog has to be shitting himself. Wow. I want to write one about a little redhead daughter helping mama cook when it's hen and chick cooking. Call it There's a Chicken in My Kitchen. See what I mean? Why the hell can't we do this? Why? It's so cool. Like that picture of Caden in the car. My idea is, well, you saw the little word bubble, right? Caden can ride in the car. So what I was thinking of, you just have that cartoon illustration of a car with the window up, and then you pull that little arrow that suggests pull down, and when you pull the window down, it'll be that little picture of him in the car. And I have pictures of him with his hands out like this. So I'm gonna do like Caden can do, and then you either go side to side with the slide or down so that his hands covering his face are gone, and then it's just his cute little face, and it'll be like Caden can do peekaboo, shit like that. Jojo and a cock in my oven. That's awesome, Joe. Do it. I would think that writing a children's book would be way easier than writing for an adult. Sorry. That's what my cousin does, actually. She's a, what do you call those, ebook author? Cecile Tellier. I think she writes smut. I think she writes like, back in the day with the Fabio books. Yeah. I don't know. I've never read one, but I think that's what she does. She helped me and said, Mama, look, there's a chicken in your kitchen. And again, why not, Joe? Why the hell not? You know what I always wanted to do? Of course, I don't have lots of money, so it would never happen. However, I have always wanted to have a donated building, if you will, that is transformed into dorm rooms, so to speak, with a big rec living room area, also a kids play area, almost like in a cry room type deal. But yeah, I wanted to make a safe haven for women and children that were victims of domestic violence, and I wanted to call it A Better Place. Because you're in a better place, but you're in a better place before they fucking kill you. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be cool? Well, it was two names. It was my sister's place. She's at my sister, or you know what I mean? She's at my sister's place. But I thought A Better Place. They're in a better place. That's all you'd ever have to say to anybody. She's in a better place, and they would freaking think that they passed on or something. You know what I mean? But Nightmares in the house. Welcome. I appreciate anybody that's at work and still pops in to say hello. But yeah, I always wanted to have a, sanctuary, if you will, and call it A Better Place. And have either a pin, the ABP pin made up that you would give each and every person that's ever come through your door that is no longer in that situation. And also at the same time, would have liked to collect clothing from office people that one outfit a season or something, you know what I mean? Like when you're ready to switch from your summer to your fall, or your fall back to your spring or whatever, we have a lot of stuff in our closets that we don't ever use, or you look at it and go, you just don't like the way it hangs on you, blah blah blah. Um, but you collect the clothing, you do not sell it, but you hang it by sizes, and you can even it's like granules for adults. You know what I mean? So it would be like, hey, there's a little store area, not a storage. Call it storefront or boutique because it does have clothes in it. However, it's not a pay thing. You go in there, you make yourself a couple of outfits out of what is in there so that when you go looking for a job, when you go for your job interview, you will have something presentable to wear instead of, the normal stuff that you wear every day. And then you just build, you go to Goodwill and stuff like that. You buy a blazer or a pair of pants or a skirt. That's what I did, you know what I mean? And again, Garanimals for adults. But that was a pipe dream. One of my many pipe dreams. But it would be awesome to be able to, do something like that. But again, it would have to be, like on a hush hush thing because you don't want people to know that, this old farmhouse looking building or chicken coop from back in the day. You know what I mean? Horse barn, whatever. Um, Anything that's donated, and hey, why would you? I've always wanted to renovate a barn or a church. Why? Because they both have humongously fucking high ceilings. But reality check, heating something like that is incredible also because heat rises and la la la, and trying to keep all that heat dispersed would be incredible. But yeah, that's it went from having like cabins. That was another thing I always wanted to do was have like 6 to 8 cabins, rental cabins. But nowadays, if you even look at a lot of these rental cabin places, they're like long term because people can't even afford to pay freaking rent that's out there anymore. It's crazy. They actually have like a living place, Joe. Is that what you're saying? But like I said, this would have to be on the down low. This is something that you'd have to go through like the judicial system so that when the first responders, so to speak, have to respond and then they remove said people from harm, then that's when they go into like one of those 18 passenger, not school buses, but vans like Head Start. I don't know if any of you know that, but I used to drive a 18 passenger van for the Head Start program, which is for kids that are 4. It's a program where not so much learning, but they do learn, but it's more like of a social thing, you know what I mean? So when you actually bring them to kindergarten, but sometimes places don't have kindergarten, so you just go to first grade. But it's always nice to have a little bit of interaction with other children and your teachers without mom or dad being there, you know what I mean? Because you do have those latchkey kids too. A cat park fully enclosed with, oh my god, that sounds so freaking cool. Yes, for the abused. Yep. Like I said, I don't want to say most women have been there because I really hope that most have it, you know what I mean? But there's a big majority of us, and it's reality, man. You can't. I know a lot of people don't want to hear about it or be like, those type of people enjoy that type of situation. No, it's not like that. And yes, it is kind of a Stockholm syndrome thing, so to speak. Um, there's different levels. There's all different levels of mental wear and tear, breaking you down so that you feel nothing like what you used to. You know what I mean? You think you've done fucking something to uh, be stuck there, and that's another thing. You feel like you're stuck there because you don't have the means to get the hell out and start all over again. Blah blah blah. But we're going off track. So yeah. So anyways, I've had a lot of different pipe dreams of what I'd like to do. And again, it's so funny though because it's all like bed and breakfast cabins, rental cabins, somewhere in the woods or whatever, and or a shelter for women and children. So somewhere in me, I have like this community service thing. I'm for people. I've always been for the underdog. That's just me. That does outfits and makeovers for homeless people to get jobs. We also have safe houses for women. Yep. Yep. That's awesome. But see, a lot of people don't want to get, like, domestic violence is a big thing, like especially for first responders, because a lot of first responders unfortunately don't make it through those situations, you know what I mean? Because you don't know what to expect until you get there. And a lot of them don't want to get involved because they say the freaking woman always goes back. They always, and again, there's many, many, many reasons for that. That, all from finances to what this person is thinking in their head. You don't know the threats that their significant other have made, not just to you, it's to people that mean something to you, your children, your family, your elderly mother or father, shit like that. That is why people do crazy ass shit and put up with what they do, because there's fucking reasons behind it, man. Oh, really? And that's another thing too, because oh my god, I haven't seen like duking it out, but I've heard that uh, it doesn't matter if you're gay or whatever. When it comes to blows, knock down, drag out fights. My kids used to go at it as siblings, you know what I mean? And they would rip their hair out of each other. And that was when they were younger. And Katie used to go to scratch Chantel's face, so I always had to trim her nails so that she couldn't use them as a weapon. Which I'm sorry, but that's, I'm not going to have her scar the shit out of her sister's face. Use your fist, bitch. But yeah, they've had some knockdown, drag out freaking fights themselves growing up. My siblings and I, no, we were always threatened. My dad told us right off the bat, whoever fucking like, if you guys gonna go at it, you're gonna go at it, but whoever wins has to fight me. So we're like, okay, then I'll just lose the fight. Look, either way, you're getting your ass kicked. You know what I mean? So yeah, we didn't really duke it out. I'm gonna see if I can put Pitu over here in the Papisani without him waking up. Oh my god, my arm. Hold on. The face this kid is making is too funny. So much for that. They always wake up when you move them. AAP's in the house. What's going on, little brother, little sister? Weird. Oh, there he is. I'm like, Greenie, where's that? Oh, he must have snuck in when I had my back turned. Same thing with the hubby. PA Patriot Prospecting's in the house. Holmesdale Detectorist is in the house. Thank you for coming last night, Greenie. AAP Variety in the house. Hubby Hub's in the house. Just making sure I am caught up. You know what? I don't know why. How come my banner isn't fucking going? That's crazy. Normally it's going. I just noticed it's not. Oh well. So my sister and brother-in-law went to camp over the weekend, and let me just tell you, they said it was freezing. Both mornings they woke up. It was like 30 something, maybe 32, maybe a little bit higher, 34, something like that. Shelby's in the house. Thanks for joining us. And then last night, was it last night, babe, that I was reading it? Yeah, or something the night before. They ran out of propane at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So when they woke up, they were pretty fucking cold. However, they do have the solar stuff, so I think that they could have somehow switched that on and gone to electric mode. Is that how that shit works? Like when you go to a campsite and they have electricity. See that? Sprout lasted all of 2.5 seconds. It's okay. Gunk gunk. You go sleep. Go sleep. No. Oh my. Oh my Lord. Oh my goodness. Oh, what's the matter? Oh no. You can't cry. Oh, no crying during the stream. Oh, baby. Oh, wow. What's going on? What's going on, little feller? Oh, tell me a story? Oh, my goodness gracious. And then what happened? Huh? And then what happened? Oh, my Lord. Really? Holy shit. I said no drama. There's no drama here. This is a drama-free stream. No. It's a drama-free stream. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Did you go to the bathroom? I looked in both legs, and all I seen was the freaking jewel pouch. I didn't see nothing. No, I didn't. You all set? You have belly cramps? It's getting close to that time to eat, because remember I said I fed him at 8:30. It's 11. So that could be. Right? Is that it? As long as right now he's chilling. No. You like that, Luke? No drama. Only after. Only sunshine and laughter and singing songs. No drama. Thanks for the shout out. I'm over 100 subs. Yay, Greenie. And wanted to thank you guys so much for your support. Doing winterizing around the property. Can't stay long. You take care. Okay. Take your time. Make sure, you do what you got to do. Just take your time so you don't get hurt in the process. We wouldn't want to see anything like that happen. But we're so glad that you went over your goal. That's awesome, Greenie. I told you, screw the numbers. Do it for you because you like doing it. And we have a lot of new subs because of people doing shout outs and stuff. And AAP's channel was one of them. Rebecca got us, 20 subs and like that. Of course, YouTube does take it away, but that's quite all right. We still maintained being over 500. So hopefully, hubby gets that community tab he's been hoping for so long. And we totally understand Rocky Mountain Life prospecting. Like, you guys got your hands full and then some. You guys got to do you. You got to do what you got to do what you do. What the fuck? You know what I'm talking about. I think Little Sprout Sled's supposed to come in today. And then his projector thing's supposed to be in on Thursday. Oh, 275 being the total. Your subs. Was that what you were going? I mean, I don't know if I missed a comment or not. Yeah, it took us a long, long time. Of course, like I said, we're pretty transparent. So we have half the YouTube community that, they read our name. We like my husband will go to like a silver stacker channel because he likes silver. Okay. And if you're having a giveaway or something like that, damn straight he's going to be there to try to win. But he'll pop in somebody's chat and right away they'll read the name. Hey, we're a family friendly channel right here. Okay, did we say anything? Are we putting anything in the chat about, you know, Asians for sale or sex or, not for sale? Sorry, I didn't mean that. Shit like that. No, we're just there trying to guess the number or hashtag this or that to win. You know what I mean? Like I said, this guy's got like a freaking Woody for the 1 ounce anything now, or half ounce anything, whether it's a round or a bar or whatever. This guy is like, he's not so into it that he's not going to go to the QVC of coins, or maybe that's a, what is it, C coin shopping network, and buy silver that way. He's been watching it, let me just tell you, but they're asking cray money for it. See, we've never done that either. Like, we usually, if we make a video, man, we post it. We don't hang on to them and put them in the archive. You know what I mean? Like, we edit it, we make a video, and we put it up. So, yeah, do we have anything to go, hey, let's go through our freaking files and see what we got to share? Because we share everything that we do and make right then. Oh, man. Wait, lung problem. You know what they're going to tell you? They're going to tell you to stop puffing. They're going to tell you to strictly do edibles. Like, I have bronchitis. I have moderate to mild asthma on my way to COPD. Like, that's a goal. But they know what I do for anxiety, and they all try. Well, they don't say shit, but some of them will be like, oh, you might want to think about, hey, stop edibles instead of the smokables. Nice. That's cool. It's always nice to get the kids involved in stuff like that too. And it's always cool to have more than one option, like you said, metal detecting and these people can be magnet fishing too if there's water. Or ever think of maybe doing like a pendulum back and forth, low to the ground, just to see for shits and giggles what it may pull up? I mean, if it's strong enough, it'll pull a nail out of the ground, right? And again, I think that's why, like magnet fishing, we're kind of like, like, yes, I would love to find old skeleton keys from like back in the textile production mill type, because that's what where we lived was all about. Textile mills and all that stuff, with the big doors and all the locks and stuff like that. I would definitely love to find cool shit like that along the riverbanks, you know what I mean? Whether metal detecting and or using a magnet. It's been one of my things where I want to do it so bad in the city, but my husband's kind of like, man, there's a lot of homeless around. Who fucking cares? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not there to steal anything from them. And if anything, we'll give them something to watch. They don't got TV. So we're thinking about going up to camp this weekend. Again, though, it's gonna be, well, I haven't watched the news for up there, but come on, it's gonna be Bert. The stupid beavers are back, so I'm trying to think if hubby's gonna bring his pew pew with him. And oh, that's what I was saying, babe. Remember how we were talking about having a big, strong, bright light? What about that? You had that big. It was red. Remember, you said it was a big power light. We could always do that, but we want to sneak up on the beeves because apparently they come out at dark when they think everybody's in bed. You know what I'm saying? So we're thinking of like either doing a little power nap or something, or trying to stay up and hang out incognito up by the pond. And then when we start seeing logs and branches skimming the surface of the pond and going towards where they've been damming it up, then that's when we're gonna shoot the fuck the shit out of whatever the hell is underneath or hanging on to that wood, because the water is all the way up to where it was before. My sister and brother-in-law removed a lot of the debris again, but once they leave this whole next week, those beavers will continue to build right up into the water, just, almost cresting over the pond edge. Later, babes. So, yeah, my sister said it's been very cold the last 2 days up there. So, I really think it's too. I think it's too cold right now to bring the baby. So I'm going to. My daughter is going. She'd been dying to have the baby ever since he was born, and she had to wait 3 friggin' weeks to see him because of there was only 2 bracelets. Well, 3 bracelets. The baby got one, I got one, and the mom got one. However, my daughter couldn't come in with me. She'd have to go in with her sister, who, as far as I know, didn't see the baby at all until the fucking baby daddy showed up, and then they went and saw him together. But so she was dying to see him. She had to wait 3 weeks, and she was there the day we sprung him. And I go over and visit. I was there yesterday visiting, and they have their apartment, which is way smaller than what we have here, but it is set up too so that she can give us a hand if we do need a break. I'm not in my freaking 20s anymore. You know what I mean? Yes. Is things going okay? Yeah. But would I want to break? Sure. You know what I mean? And when my kids were little, my babysitters was family, pretty much. You know what I mean? I take my sister's kids, she takes mine. There's not one kid. She had three, I had two. You know what I mean? You take the bunch. You don't ever want a child to feel left out because you only, take the first two or whatever. It's a group thing. I've taken them to fairs and shit by myself, my three nieces and my two daughters. And people would think, my parents had six. People would probably think that those were all my girls, you know what I mean? Because we were all together. Good morning, Paula Abrams. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us this morning. So I've been visiting and stuff like that, but it's not the same as being like, okay, Mom. Sorry. Hand over the baby and get out of my house. You know what I mean? Like, she's definitely her and her boyfriend, fiance, whatever, have been dying. Like, trying to think if she even watched them for me yet. Like, she'll be watching them when we go to court, because you don't want to bring a baby, even though it's family court. You don't want to bring a baby to court. At least I don't. But she's very capable. She's in her 30s. She's watched babies. She's babysat. She's had babies overnight. She's had babies for days. So I have every faith in her. The only thing I try to tell her is that, again, he goes from 0 to 1,000 meltdown. But I've been telling her my little tips and tricks and shit, plus she's got to figure it out on her own. And get her own feel for him. But if worse comes to shove, if like this kid will not shut up or whatever, then call us. And unfortunately, it's a 2-hour fucking drive back. You know what I mean? But that's what you do. That's what you do when it comes to the baby. But I don't think we would have to come back unless it was like, I think he needs to go to the hospital, and I don't foresee that happening. So I think we should be all set. Yes, my daughter is 35, I think. His mother's, I think, 33. And they don't have children. I didn't think I would be a grandma, just like I didn't think I would be married. I didn't think I would be married at the age of 48, my first time. I would have loved to have been a grandma, but it hadn't happened. Did I want to be one? If my kid was 16, not really, but sometimes, again, life throws you lemons or pelts you with rocks, whatever. You gotta fucking get up, fix your crown, dust your fucking shit off, and keep going. Thanks for coming, A&M Prospecting. Have a great Monday. I can't wait till his projector thing comes. I'm definitely gonna film it. make a little, not a skit, but I will definitely be like, hey, look, it's Under the Sea or whatever with Little Sprout, in his reaction, because just seeing anything from the TV go across the ceiling or the wall, and he's like, yeah, wait till he starts smoking. Not that he knows what the hell a jellyfish is or a dolphin, but he will grow into it. And like I said, it's going to be like, holy crap, what's that? And there's stars in the moon or whatever. I think he comes with like 5 or 6 different slides. One's a Nemo one. One is a birthday one, which I find to be kind of weird, but I'm gonna put that up on his birthday. Hey, happy birthday! Let's see if we can do this again. He sleeps in this fucking chair all the time. I thought he was having a fucking seizure. He started fucking being like Stevie Wonder there for a minute. I was about ready to throw on some sunglasses. But he had a little sneeze coming. He's so funny too, because when he does that, and he feels like he's gonna have a sneeze, but he doesn't actually produce it. And he goes back and he goes, and then he goes, ah, because it didn't happen. Yep. So this weekend, I've had little Sprout. Let's see. He got out of the hospital one day before he was 3 weeks old. This Thursday, he will be 7 weeks old. I've had him for a couple of weeks, 4 weeks. He's been with us a month already. Like, wow. So, yes, it will be nice to go to camp with the hubby and the 2 dogs and not worry that the baby's too cold or he's sweating his balls off because I got him wrapped up because it's so cold. I understand it is only fall, but when you're up on mountains, like I said, they were like, it's 32 fucking degrees. It snows at 32. Oh, and not just that. They showed pictures of poop, which I'm but I'm guessing is bear. So now, remember before we said that the neighbor said, oh no, we don't have blah, blah, blah. It's only bobcat and moose. We've seen deer since he told us there aren't any deer there because there's no food for them, which I don't understand that. Because don't they eat acorns and shit like that? Bear, yeah, bear shit. And now you guys know when I let the dogs out at 3 o'clock in the morning, well, why they're kind of like yo-yo. Shipping. Like I even kind of bend down with the flashlight to look underneath the camper because a cat can be like, that's what stalking is all about. And my dogs can be taken very quickly, and not just from the ground. You got to look for big birds too. I don't need a big hawk or something swooping down and grabbing Buddy thinking it's a bunny because he looks like one without the ears. Bye, Rosa. Have a great day. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Lovely pics. Well, she sent pics of the foliage. They went on their side by side, and they went with. Oh, by the way, it was Dennis and Lisa, not Mike and Eva, that they went on different trails that we haven't been on. And they took them to a place that's called the Top of the World, up on a mountain, so that they could see the great expanse and all the fall foliage. what we got going here? We got almost an hour and a half. I think we're going to do what we normally do and end it at 2. Yes, our valley. I'm hoping it still has some pretty colors. Not just the valley, just the roads, the 4 roads that we go up. And I even guessed our road, you know what I mean? From a picture, I'm like, it's that Johnson Road. Can you believe that? The road that the camp, their property is on a road that's our last name. My sister's like, we'll never forget that. Thanks so much for coming, Rocky Mountain Life, and good luck with everything that you're doing. Be safe. Okay, I missed somebody. Carl Schelt, hello. Carl Shell 1, sorry. Hello. Oh, there we go. I'm like, who's Bo? Who's Bo? Bo knows. Bo Palmer, Coin Hunter. So sorry I did not see that. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, I'm jonesing. We haven't been to camp since what, Labor Day weekend, right, babe? Yeah. Labor Day weekend was the last time that we were there. No, Labor Day week. Yeah. Yeah, Labor Day weekend. Because Little Sprout was still in the hospital. Oh, thanks, Bill. Appreciate it. And hope everything is good at the doctor's. Have a good day. Since Junior came home. No, we went up there the last time. Yeah, we haven't been since Junior came home. The last time we were there, he was still in the hospital, and I think he came home that next week. When did he wait? When did we spring him, on the night? I can't even remember now. On the 12th. Wait, we were hoping that he would be released by her due date, which was the 11th, and he wasn't. Wow, you're on it, baby. The following Wednesday. You don't camp there in Ireland? What do you call it, living? I'm sure some people think it's a weird custom. There are Americans, I'm sure, that have the mindset of, why would I work 60 plus hours a week to go on vacation and live like a homeless person in a tent eating fucking hot dogs and beans on a fire? But Dublin. Because I would guess that some of the people's living arrangements are pretty close to camping. Really? Was he a leprechaun? I'm sorry. He's been waiting patiently for me to drop the crumb. It's taken me an hour and a half to eat a freaking 2 Pop-Tarts. Hello? He's like, screw you, bitch. You stay in hotels here. Is it because of the animals and the cold? They're like, yeah, we've prolonged, right? We've gotten better as life went on. 6 foot. We love camping. However, I do have to admit that we have a camper now, so we do inside camping. But we are off the grid, so it's not plug in, you get all your shit works. No. We have a propane tank so that the top of our stove works. We still haven't figured out how the fuck you used your oven, because usually with a gas oven you gotta light the pilot underneath the plate, you know what I mean? So we'd have to do that, I would assume, before, like when we get there and light it and whatever. Yeah, with heat and lights. For the most part, though, we've gone with battery operated lights or solar lights. So we're not using the camper lights as much on the inside, draining the battery, so that we can be there for 2 to 3 days at a whack. And then we undo the battery and bring it home with us. And we charge it every time before going up there. So it's full. However, we have only ever filled one of our propane tanks, not both. And we've used them, so I'm not sure how we are for what's your problem? For propane, like, I don't want to be running out if we use it for heat. But see, we would let the camper get warm and shut the heat off while we're sleeping. That's just how we are, anyways, you know what I mean? And then when you get up in the morning, you turn that baby on, and it won't take long to heat a camper up, that's for shit sure. Before we even realized that the heater worked, we would just put the coffee, you light a match, turn the thing on, the stovetop on, and the kitchen area of the camper would start to get warm just in the time it took to freaking heat a pot of coffee water. And we have the internet. I don't know how we have it. It must be because their property is so open that somehow we're getting some satellite or whatever. But I noticed that when we do have cloud cover, um, cell reception, because we use our phones to use the internet, not the computer, because then that wouldn't really work at all. But our phones do, and that's how I can go to people. We can go to people's chats and shut up my, uh, except for when there's like a cloud cover or whatever. And I tried to do the food challenge with Juice and Rebecca from AAP. Juice can dig it, and I kept losing reception. I kept falling off of their stream, which was a pain in the ass, because I'm like, I'm freaking still here. I'm still here. I can see all of you, but I was like, no. So yeah, I'll never make that mistake again. I will never be like, sure, I'll come on your live stream and attempt to eat ramen noodles, which I don't like anyways. But I was, hey, it's going to be a sport. Get our name out there, watch some lady choke on ramen. But it didn't happen. But we both have, like, we charge these up before we go. These are battery charging stations. So we have to charge this up because, see those 3 lights? There should be 4. So he's got 3 out of 4 lights. Last time we brought this, he charged his phone. I charged my phone back and forth numerous times. Plus, we ran, I have a battery operated fan that also has a USB plug-in. So we actually plugged that in for a little bit and used the fan. But I don't think we have to worry about having the fan on. But like I said, I got a smaller version, a thinner version that I have for just me. Milo. So not as heavy when I put it in my pocketbook. And then we get the big chunky one. I put it in the bag of clothes till we get up there. And then I whip it out for him so that he can, because we can plug the phone in the car on the way up. It's a 2-hour ride, so it can also charge on the way to camp. We have a camper. It's an older camper. However, what is it, babe? Is it 2006 or 8? But we only towed our camper from where we bought it from to our house where it stayed for the winter. And then as soon as the snow melted enough to pull it off the lawn, my sister and husband hooked it up to their truck, and we went up because they brought their trailer up the day before. Then they came and grabbed ours, and we followed them till we got up to there. And that's the only time that camper is going to roll anywhere, because now it's going to be there until it implodes on itself. And if it does, then we'll just construct a camp in its stead, right on the framework if we have to. It was always did tents in the past. It's a 2006. It was for these people's in-laws, and it was in great shape. I mean, yes, it's definitely, an older camper, but you know me, I showed you what I did, and I just did a little bit of facelift. Cosmetics does a lot for older shit. But yeah, all I did was do the press and stick subway tiles in the kitchen. I did peel and stick faux brick look for an accent wall in the bedroom, and then in the bathroom. And other than that, that's pretty much all I did. Oh, I started to do some of the brass. I painted it black, which there's one lamp that I, every time we go to camp, I'm like, oh yeah, hey, over by the cabinets, like above the kitchen booth and the couch, there's a round lamp on the wall that was brass, and I started to paint it. I painted like 80% of it black, but when you sit on the different part, like the booth bench, and you look at the lamp, I can see where I didn't go all the way around because I didn't want to smudge the wall. So yeah, there were, still have to fix stuff. Thanks, Paula. Thanks for coming. Joe, it's so simple. I'm telling you, you could do yours. It's especially that peel and stick tile. It's like doing a puzzle, dude. You match it up. Piff. So simple. Yes, there are bears, but that's why, like I said, thank God we are in a camper and not a tent anymore, because a tent is not going, at that point, you're pretty much, how can I say this, sausage. Meat inside of a casing. Yeah. I think of bears and camping, and I just think of like that fucking loser guy. Sorry, not a loser, but remember we talked about him months ago. Timothy Treadwell wanted to be a bear and live with the bear, and yeah, he ended up being bear food as with his girlfriend. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna buy a bucket of Flexi Seal Joe, and we're gonna roll the top of the camper and around the vents, and probably all the seams going. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's what we're gonna do to winterize it. Which we gotta remember that, babe, to pick up a bucket of Flexi. Oh, I thought we lost power. My channel, whatever it's on, I have the volume down, like went off. It went to like a black screen, but at the same time, my space heater went. So I was like, oh shit. But the computer's still working. We haven't seen one yet, but we have. My sister showed pictures of poop. So we definitely need to take a ride somehow. We need to start making a trail, babe, and telling Trish and Rick around the wetlands, you know what I mean? So that they can drive their side by side around the 9 acres of land that we can't access because of those fucking beavers. What, the Flexi Seal? I don't know. I'm not the spokesperson for it. I'm just saying that's probably what we're going to buy. I know the spray cans are. I don't know. I don't know. Think think $20, $25 maybe for a bucket. And it's not a five. It's not like a paint 5 pound can bucket. Think maybe a gallon bucket. But if you paint where you need it first, like around your vents, and then do the puddles where you just roll it out. Um, I think it should be okay. Like I said, we don't plan on moving that again. So I really want to flexi seal the crap out of that. 30 or $40 to do the camper. Okay, so there you go. I didn't want to, throw out a price because you never know from state to state or store to store what the price of something is going to be. And like I said, I don't think they have the real big, buckets. I think they're kind of like yay, like maybe like that and like that. You know what I mean? But Autism Magna Fishing Mary's in the house. Good morning. We are looking at about 15 minutes left to the live stream. I like to try to keep it to 2. That way there, I'm not repeating stuff I've already said to people or boring the hell out of all of you. Okay, now, can't you recock that? Or can't you use Flexi Seal? Does Flexi Seal have a cock? Wait, does the Flexi Seal product come in a caulking tube? Because I thought they showed them doing like a bead and then you just wet your finger in whatever. I would think you would be able to seal your windows with it. Thomas 907. Shit. He's wearing a t-shirt. Last Frontier. Joe Durbin in the house. Metal angler. Oh, Thomas is driving to work. I just held up the laptop and held it over Little Sprout to show you that he is wearing the red Alaska, the Last Frontier T-shirt that you and Sissy sent him. He's in a red shirt with the black print and the black pants, and I'm wearing the gingham checkered red and white with black pants so that we match. What is your major malfunction? I let you out before to go poop. I don't have any more food. What do you want? Do you have to go out? Do you have to go poop? I'm not falling for it. I already let you out once. You can hold it for another 10 minutes. Oh, you saw it? It's a little big, but that's good because he can grow into it. But what I did was where his pants start, I just kind of like pulled the t-shirt like this. Made that little, so it just kind of looks like a t-shirt, even though it's a onesie. I'm stuck in Philly. That's my malfunction. My dogs definitely understand me. Trust my husband thinks I'm crazy, but he's learning that the dogs know, and I know. Yeah, he's like, she thinks she's the dog whisperer. Milo has his own set things. Like he used to raise his paw. That's how we knew he had to go to the bathroom. Yeah, and now he just kind of whines. Every once in a while, he'll raise the paw. Buddy we have our own language that is all about knock it off. Oh, that was him. I'm sorry. It was Little Sprout was making noise, and I thought Milo was going, like, shut up. But yeah, Buddy does this, and I go, and then he jumps. My husband's like, oh my God. But hey, I know that he's telling me let's go out. I said, no, you have to wait. I'm all done with you. I will feed you when I'm done talking, okay? You have to wait. Come here. Yubby Dubs. Good boy. See Yubby Dubs. Brewers Prospecting's in the house. He's watching the baby. Wait, what is that? Smoking? Puff, puff. It looks like a baby bottle. I'm not sure what it is. But he is lurking. Drinking a bubba and smoking. Or drinking a bottle of Mountain Dew. Jeff Papa is in the building. We get about 10 minutes happening before I have to say my see you laters. I want to have to wash my floors again because, again, I have dogs that like to just decide to go when they want to go, and I want to kill them. I'm sick and tired of my house smelling like a hamster cage. I like when it smells like pine salt. So I will be doing that again. How's Mama doing while I'm sitting here picking Milo's scab that I've put Vaseline on so we can kind of pull some of this crap off. Except that he's gross. He's like old member. He don't have a skin box. He likes to eat his scab. He's so gross. Stop. But he's at the point too where he like comes up quick because he feels it come off of him like a fucking skin flake, and he wants to eat it. Like I'm just dropping him on the floor. There's like hair follicles stuck to it plus the scab. It looks like a micro shuttlecock. But he is like so gross, and he's eating the particles that are falling as she's doing okay. That's good. Hey, man. Junior had your shirt on last night's stream. Yeah, I put it back on. I had it on this morning too. I took it off after last night's stream, and then he's smiling. He must have gas bottles. But the baby was sleeping and like just hunched over. You couldn't even see it. So I'm like, you know what? I'll put it back on him today, and people that are watching will be able to see something that he's just was reaching for this because I can use this to try to lightly exfoliate. Come here, the scabola from Milo. Instead of me using my fingers and him snapping to eat the shit that I pull off of him, this way here I can kind of use the blue stuff to remove it and let it fall like fucking snow, like dandruff. So yeah, I'm a scum. I put the baby back in the t-shirt. Come on, give me a break. It was only an hour stream, so he only wore it for an hour. It's not like he sweated or anything like that. He didn't have any explosive diarrhea or nothing like that. So he representing today. This is pretty good, huh, Mai? It's getting a lot of that shit off you. It's rain and scabs. Hallelujah. It's rain and scabs. Oh. So I suppose after I'm done this stream, I will go back. You licked my toe. I will go back to making the onesies that I still have to make so that I can send them out. I need to. I think I got JP Lawn's address somewhere here, but yeah, I need to make sure that I have everybody's address to be able to mail them. Like I can't remember if I have Park Rat Metal Detecting's address. I don't think I have Guido's address. I don't think I have Grease Monkey Prospecting address, but that's not a problem. I still got to make Guido's and Terry's and Park Rat hats. Anywho, and like I said, I think the last one I was thinking of doing for the asylum with Mark Miller because I thought that he was another one that was a regular. I mean, there's so many people there that are regulars, and I don't want to like forget anybody. Like your other buddy that started with a B, BG. Thanks for coming in, Joe Dublin. Durbin. I'm so sorry, my diabetic eyes are like, Thank you for coming and being here with us today. Appreciate it. I bet it's you, right, Jeff? Cool, I'll hit you up. I got you in my phone. Speaking of which, Jeff, did you get our shit yet? Trust me, if you didn't, it's on its way because it's been days. We sent it out last week. Not a problem. Thank you so much for coming, Joe. Jeff is the know-who guy or the go-to guy. Oh, you said yes, you got it, Jeff? Okay. I thought you were saying yep to something else, but yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you. My husband asked me that during the stream last night. I don't remember if I looked, but if you sent it, it will be there. And let me just look and see. Because Bill said that the other day, my last live stream, he asked me if my email was current, and I said yes. And I went there after the stream, and he was such a sweetie, and it said on my Yahoo mail that he gifted Little Sprout a $25 present that I added to the account that Jeppifa set up for us for Little Sprout from the fundraiser that they raised money for a couple weeks ago for Little Sprout. So yeah, I added his to that, and like I said, I already had ordered the snow sled that's supposed to be coming, and now I ordered him the projector. I'm just looking to see if I can see it. There's a John Jacob, so you got to be close. Wait, did he reply or was it just saying? Yeah. Okay, John Jacobs. John Jacobs. Sean Webb. Mary Monarch. Charles Condor. So this is going to be all you guys right here. So I'm going to say yes. And I will, where is it? What? Yes, I do have it. I got it. You're in Michigan, correct? Yeah. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Thank you guys so much for getting a hold of us, because now we can make sure that we pop those in some envelopes and send them out along with the t-shirts that I already have made up for some of the bar fam. And then once I have the other ones made up, we'll send those out too. So yes, Brewer said he got what we sent him. So now he just needs the address from the winner so that he can mail. I forget who it was, but we got it written down anyways. Brewer the interpreter. Jeff is pretty good about picking up on whatever you're trying to say, but like you might have missed a couple of words here and there, or before you actually finish your thought process, he's finishing your sentence, which is awesome. Thanks for the support, Mary, hubby says, and also Jeffifa. John Jacob. Oh, he's the one who won the pay dirt? Okay. Right? Not a problem. Like I said, you need to do you, Jeffifa. What, Mai? Do you have to go to the bathroom? This friggin' dog. We got 1 minute left. You're going to wait. I'm going to throw out my outro here, peeps, before this dog ends up crapping on my floor. I'll kill him. It won't be the first freaking time it happens, and it won't be the last. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining today. I really appreciate it. So now we have all week that we can do stuff and blah, blah, blah. And we'll catch up on Friday. We'll do my live stream. Then I will take a trip down to town so I can bring Little Sprout over to Chantel and Eric's house and drop everything that they're going to need for him for the 2 days that they have him. And we definitely need this time away. That's for shit sure. I want to spend some time with hubby and the 2 dogs without the baby and be a little bit less, I don't want to say stressed, because like I said, he has his good days and he has his bad days, or not even days. It's just parts of the days. You know what I mean? So we're just trying to learn each other's ins and outs. And I just got to remember that even though he is better, like he has, nothing that he had before, but yet we'll still have bad days anyways, just because, you know what I mean? But that's good. And anywho, we're going to say thank you all for coming. Love you all so much. We're so humbled, and we're just humbled to have the people that we have in our circle here with us every time that we have a giveaway, a live stream, a video, whatever. Thank you so much for supporting our channel, for supporting us, and Little Sprout. We love you all so much. Pumpkins. Later, everybody. Bye. Take care. Keep in touch with yourself. Got to keep it real, right? Got to throw a little bit of being in there.